Hello class, my name is Jaden Galindo, and this is my presentation on my internship with the Breath of Life Church and the Fellowship. So with this internship, going into it, what I was supposed to be doing is basically being a media crew. So when what I thought I was signing up for was I was going to be creating like flyers, trying to advertise for the church and doing more stuff like that. But it kind of turned for a different experience. But first, one thing I learned that it's going to be useful for me is Apple applications. Um, the church, they only use Apple things, so they use websites like ProPresenter, which is the equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint, or what is it called? Or Google Slides. It's basically just Apple's way of presenting things. And um, I learned how to use ProPresenter in order to show like the slides during church. So what the pastor reads and what the people are looking at the services during the sermon. Me and Dimesha, who you guys know, we would set those up and we would scroll through them. And so I thought that was cool. Another thing we learned is troubleshooting. So it's a smaller church, so they don't have the best equipment. So a lot of the times we would have to help. There would be problems, specifically with the lights. The lights would never work for some reason. And every sermon we would have to go in there, fix something. Funny story, a couple times I had to get on the ladder to unplug the lights and plug them back in just to help out the church, which was not part of the internship or the fellowship, but it was a cool experience learning how the lights work and a couple ways we can troubleshoot them, get them to work. If not, we just did what we could. Next up is design. I learned how to use Canva. If you guys don't know, Canva is basically a flyer designer. So with Canva, we would we would design flyers for the church. If they were having any gatherings, if they were having any like get-togethers, we would make a flyer, or any just events, anything like that. And I thought that was cool. And then last here, these are just some pictures. So we did learn how to use the cameras. These cameras specifically, we went live on YouTube during the sermons. And if you weren't able to make it there, you were able to watch the sermon from home. I thought that was pretty cool because it gives people the opportunity, if they're not at the church or they can't make it that day, pardon me, that they could watch from home. That's actually pretty cool. Next here, this picture. This is actually a picture of ProPresenter. Those screens you see specifically are the welcoming and ancestry slides, and those we would have to go through several slides through the church. Like the pastor would give us little cues of, oh, like when we click to the next one, and then we change the screen, and then we change back to the pastor's view. So it was pretty cool how that worked, so that the people online were looking at what was on the screen. And then this here is actually what we used to preview what the next slide was going to be. So on the right where it says welcome is what was on the slide, and on the left where you just see those random lights would be where the pastor would be standing on the podium, and that's where we would switch to him when he would be talking. So overall, I liked my fellowship or my internship, whatever you want to call it. I liked it with Breath of Life Church. I learned a lot of valuable skills that I'll be using, like Apple's ProPresenter or Canva's Flyer Maker. Those are actually skills that I can take out and I can use in my life when I'm going forward now. But I think my favorite part was getting on the ladder. I like doing stuff like that. But Breath of Life Church did teach me a lot of things. If you have the opportunity to go to Breath of Life Church, I would say to go. Why not try? If you don't, it's cool. And my last slide is just a quick thank you slide. Thank you for watching my video. I know I'm not able to make it to any of the streams, or what do you want to call them, when we meet for class. I know I'm not able to make them because I have a class during that time. But yeah, my name's Jaden Galindo. Thank you guys for listening.